Pisces, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late April 2024. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes in the energy and see what's happening for the lovely Piscean collective. Hope you're all doing fabulous and fantastic, my friends. Let's get it going here. My guides, talk to me. What do we got for Pisces in late April? We just moved on into Taurus season, my friends. There's a lot of energies at play. So let's see what's happening here for you. My guides, talk to me. And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card. Then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Pisces. Late April 2024, please and thank you. What's going on? What's happening for my friends? Okay, yeah, that popped out quick. Okay, so this card does remind me a little bit of the Ten of Wands, so that is something that does feel a little bit heavy. For some of you, watch out for your energy levels. There's a couple of things that we could really address when it comes to this card. I mean, nothing like too crazy, of course. But before we fully dive into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the April subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk about this energy a little bit. So if you look at the image that's on this card, we see a person and they're kind of like leaned down and there's literally another person on their back. So this does remind me of the Ten of Wands whenever I see it. And what do we think of with the Ten of Wands? It's like a little bit of a heavy type of energy. It's a burdensome type of energy. So whether this is mentally, emotionally, or even physically, in this time, it's very important for you to pace yourself. That's what this card tells us. Like if something's too heavy, lay it down for a little bit. Don't be too strenuous. Now, as I already mentioned, some of you, there might just be a little energy issues. You might feel a little more tired than you normally are. You might be having issues with sleep and rest when this card is in the mix. I always say when it comes to the physical vessel, the physical body, watch out for areas like the neck, back, and spine. You might need a good little rub down when this card's in the mix, Pisces. So it doesn't necessarily have to be all rough or all bad, because this card could also represent having determination. So there could be certain things that you're going through where it's like, I can't stop, I won't stop, I will not stop, no matter how heavy it gets, I'm just going to keep moving forward. So that could be really good. But I think the main theme of this message is like, take care of yourself in this time specifically. So let's put that down right there. We'll get into tarot now. And I would say this first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. Let's get you 3 cards in the upright. Then we'll get into the intuitive juiciness. So let's see what we got for Pisces here. My God, it's late April. What's going on for my friends? And yeah, while we shuffle this up and get the deck ready to go, let's talk about last week's reading, which was really, really positive, if you ask me. The reading was titled A Massive Blessing. So I'm hoping for a lot of you, one has come in. Whether it was monetary, whether it was emotional or relationships-wise, I just felt like a really good energy was starting to sweep towards the Pisces collective. And just know, if something hasn't come in yet, it still could. These energies do bleed over from week to week. So, but we're going to check and see what we have this week. As you know, energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone. So only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or someone that you're linked to. So let's get it going. 3 cards here for Pisces, late April. Talk to me. What is going on? Quick. Okay, harmonious, 2 of Pentacles energy. That's good. I would say that's at least a very decent start. I mean, once again, though, it could link into your energy levels. I think pacing yourself is still a very important message that's going to show up time and time again in this week's reading. Okay, King of Pentacles, lots of Pentacles here, Pisces. This looks really, really good so far. Okay, so the abundance might still be in the mix. Let's get one more. One more here for Pisces to start. Thank you. All right. You are also going to... Whoa, okay. You're going to have a bonus as well. But right here on the back end, we have the 3 of Cups. So, ooh. All right. If something big hasn't come your way yet, like it feels like it's any second now, any day now. This is really good energy so far. And I'm going to try my best not to get too overly optimistic. Of course, every card has 2 sides to it. So let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes. We'll get into that juicy intuitive stuff, but at first look, first glance, I'm looking over here, loving the elemental mix and loving the first cards that came out. Obviously, you'll notice that we have 2 earthy energies starting us off here. When we get Pentacles, it could represent the material aspects of our lives. So like money, work, business, home. All of these things fall in the pentacle range. So for a lot of you, that could be where a lot of your mental place is, where a lot of your mental space is. Now could be a big focus on that or a good time for that. I really like it. But a frustrating thing when it comes to pentacle energy is sometimes it can move a little slow. So hopefully you're not getting delays or things are slower than you'd like them to be. Even on the back end here with the water, like the earth and water, when you combine it, to me, this is an energy of possibilities, which was showing up for you last week as well. So we have like all this energy of many possibilities that could spring forth for you. Let's go through piece by piece and really build this out. So position number one, we have the Two of Pentacles. Whenever I see any two in tarot, I say they could represent partnerships, they could represent decisions, choices, being at a crossroads in life. This Two of Pentacles, in its most positive sense, is an extremely harmonious, balanced type of energy. So for some of you, if you've been going through situations, problems, stuff like that, they could be coming into a nice state of balance. You could be getting into your groove where something that may have been a little difficult now feels much better. It's like falling into a routine. That's the energy I'm picking up off this already. Now, the Two of Pentacles could also represent somebody who has a lot on their plate. Notice that this person is juggling those pentacles. So for some Pisces out there, hey, maybe you just have a lot of responsibility, or maybe you're juggling a lot of things. Your mind is in a lot of different places. It doesn't necessarily feel bad though, because even though this card is juggling, it's keeping it going, right? It's like, all right, well, I'm doing a lot, but I'm keeping it afloat. So this feels okay. Now, when this gets to its negative aspect, the Two of Pentacles could represent somebody that is putting too much on their plate. So similar to this Ten of Wands that we had here, like don't pace yourself, don't put too much on your plate, because then things could fall out of balance, out of harmony. Moving to the center, we have the King of Pentacles. Now for a portion of you, this could just represent an earth sign that you're connected to. So Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and the King of Pentacles is beautiful energy to me. Very similar to the Empress, very similar to the Queen of Pentacles. Now, kings represent control of their respective suit. So Pentacles, I've already talked to you about the themes. The King of Pentacles is holding reign over all that. This is a card of abundance. It's a card of blessings. Your cup runneth over. So we love when the King of Pentacles is here. Extremely sturdy and grounded if it's not representing a person. So this is good things. I'm especially seeing level ups for Pisces in regards to work and money. So this is good. If you're looking for new work, if you're thinking about new business, or even life in general, this is a good flow. It's a good money flow. When we get to the challenge of this King of Pentacles, if he were to be flipped in reverse, this card can be a little unstable, right? Like this card can be a little unhinged when it's in its reverse form. So hopefully you're not dealing with anything that's a little too hectic or unpredictable when the King of Pentacles is here. At the same time, it could also be stubborn. So you might be dealing with certain individuals that are a little set in their ways or a little stubborn. So we'll see when we get to the clarifier. I mean, I'm not necessarily picking up many challenges off of it yet. Now, getting to the back end, we have a beautiful misunderstood card that gets a bit of a bad reputation. We have the Three of Cups. Now, in its most positive sense, it's a celebration. So for a lot of you, this could indicate something to celebrate over. So whether this is in the relationship sense, whether it is in the money sense, this could represent a winner or victory coming your way. These people are having a good time. This is happiness. This is having fun. So this card often shows up when Spirit's saying, hey, Pisces, why don't you make some time for fun? It doesn't always have to be business, 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 work, work, work. Make some time for a little play. This is a good energy. Now, where we get to the rougher side of the Three of Cups is it can represent people in our circle. I mean, sometimes people in our circle, they act a little out of hand with the Three of Cups. This could also represent overindulgence. So in this time, make sure you're not throwing a few too many back, or make sure you're not having too much fun. It's all about balance, like we see here in the front end, right? So balancing out your life in general. I don't feel like it's anything too treacherous though. On to our bonus card, we do have the Six of Swords. Beautiful energy, moving forward, things improving, things getting better, taking action. All of these things apply. And with the energy that we've been picking up throughout this reading, I'd say this is good. It could be signaling a really good time period for a lot of Pisceans. So we're just going to place that down right here. I want to dive deeper on all of it, Pisces. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, let's get a good shuffle and see what's going on. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. What's going on that Two of Pentacles? And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Pisces, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. Okay, let's get it going here. What's up with this Two of Pentacles? Quick. Three of Pentacles. So even more pentacle. This is really good for a lot of you. And listen, you know me as a reader. I don't consider myself a love reader. I don't consider myself just a money career reader. I kind of like to look at the big ball of wax for life, like all topics if possible. And we have the Three of Pentacles in the upright underneath the Two of Pentacles. For a lot of you, this is amazing alignments when it comes to career. So for some of you, if you've been searching for new work, if you've been searching for a new job, if you've been wanting to start a new business, this is all green light from Spirit, which is really, really good. This could also be you getting assistance or help from friends. So if you've been going through problems or issues or situations, the Three of Pentacles in the upright is like, all right, well, call in a friend if you need to. For some of you, I know not everyone out there has a support system. If you don't have a support system, Spirit could be saying like, listen, there's going to be some important people coming into your life that you could rely on. This is really good. It's a nice reliant type of energy. And I also want to mention as well, we're picking up this like spiritual undertone, which I love. I mean, it wouldn't be a Pisces reading if it didn't have a spiritual undertone, right? We got the double threes. We have the two with the infinity symbol on it. So like the signs, the synchronicities, like, and I think you're seeing them. I know Pisces are very sensitive because I'm part of the collective myself. I always got to brag about it, that we feel and see the signs and they're showing up here in a big way. So once again, we got our first win here. We got our first victory with the Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Okay, if you're experiencing difficulties, call in the reinforcements. Let's keep moving forward. This looks good, specifically for career or anything business. That's really, really positive. So let's see what the King of Pentacles is going to tell us. Where's the King of Pentacles here? It just feels very abundant. Like this whole reading so far just feels super, super abundant. Thank you. Wow. I mean, more Pentacles, my friends. We have the Six of Pentacles in the upright underneath this King of Pentacles. Okay, so this, I wouldn't say is a bad message or a rough message. It is Spirit giving you a slight little warning. I know from personal experience, a lot of the Pisceans I know are extremely generous individuals. Spirit could be asking you, like, listen, be kind, be charitable. Don't give too much away or don't be too nice. That's like a message that's showing up here in a very big way. Also, the spiritual undertone. Notice this person has the scales, so like there's karmic energy intertwining with all this beautiful pentacle energy right here in the front. Now, the Six of Pentacles is once again harmonious. It's balanced. This is a card of giving. It's a card of somebody who wants to give to something or balance something out. So I do feel for a lot of you, specifically in the finance work realm, if you've been having like issues or concerns, it's showing up here twice in a row, like, all right, this is good. Now, for some of you, you might be on the receiving end of some sort of surprise or a gift. That's another thing. Like, you might have some unexpected abundance or surprising abundance coming your way where it's like, oh, okay, I'll take it. Like, I wasn't expecting it, but I'll take it. So this feels really good to me. And it's like kind of coming as a shock, to be honest with you, but not in a bad way. So yeah, those are the main messages. Once again, like, be kind, be generous. Don't give too much of yourself or too much of your material aspects away. And at the same time, I feel like you might be on the receiving end of some beautiful abundance here or blessings, again, just like we had last week. So let's keep moving over to the Three of Cups. I mean, I'm loving what I'm feeling so far, Pisces. All good. Very sturdy, too. So these energies might have long-lasting possibilities. So let's go in on that Three of Cups. Why is it here for Pisces before we get into our shadow card? Thank you. The Star. Yeah, so just as I say, long-lasting possibilities, we get the Star card. My literal card of long-lasting possibilities. So yeah, Pisces, I mean, these energies, they kind of speak for themselves if you know what tarot means. Now, for a portion of you, this could represent an Aquarius that you're connected to. The energy does feel really good and smooth. The Star is a card of wish fulfillment when you wish upon a star. So not only do we have one win in one area of life or two, it's like we have three straight across the board. These are all extremely positive alignments here. So I know there's probably Pisces out there. You might be going through a tough one. Okay, like whether it's relationships, whether it is monetary, you might be in a trying time right now, and that's okay, because Spirit is just, once again, just like last week, saying, Pisces, it's going to get better. In the long run, everything will be okay. You'll be okay. You have these good things coming in, these blessings, this abundance. It feels really, really good. Okay, and once again, it's just overflowing. The Star is that wish come true. Okay, So especially for those of you that are watching for emotional purposes or connections, this is a really positive sign underneath the Three of Cups. Listen, you got something in the long run is going to play out very good for you. And there could be something really big that happens now, like very, very soon, that's going to affect you for like years to come, but in a positive way. I just feel something really big on the precipice. Now, you know that I like to do these readings week by week. This to me feels like there could be something big, an event or something coming in that's going to really affect your life in a positive way for years. That's like with all this Pentacle energy and the Star card. Let's go through and do a quick recap. I feel like this is very claimable energy. Once again, just like last week, it's win after win. It's huge type of energy. But position number one before the Shadow card, we have the Two of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles. Really good stuff if you've been looking for like a new business idea or a new venture, new work. Great energy around that. Beautiful abundance flowing in. If you're having difficulties of any kind, call in the reinforcements. Call in your circle or support system. Really nice. Into the center, we have the King of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles. Sure, be kind, be charitable, be generous, but not too much, right? Like, don't give too much where it's going to affect you in a rough way. But another thing I was picking up here is like a lot of Pisceans might be on the receiving end of a gift of some sort or a surprising amount of abundance where it's like, I wasn't expecting this, but thank you type of energy. On the back end, we have the Three of Cups with the Star card in the upright. We're seeing long-lasting possibilities here. So we got multiple wins and victories in multiple areas of life, and there could be something potentially really big that's going to occur soon that's going to affect your life in a positive way for a long time. I like it. I claim it for myself too. So please take a screenshot of that. Let's see what's in the shadows for you, Pisces. Really, really nice reading this week. So what do we got? And yes, I always like to pull one shadow card at the very end just to see if there's something within you or something you don't quite see. Shadow cards don't always have to be a challenge. They could be a good thing too. So let's get you one. And yes, if you've made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll put a link for it in the comments below. It's a beautiful way to support the channel, and I have much love and appreciation for all my members. I really do. So let's get your shadow card going. What's going on in the shadows? Thank you. Nice and quick. Okay, Ten of Swords. So this is a very common card to have in the shadows, my friends, because this is something as humans that we've all experienced many times, unfortunately, right? There have been times where we've experienced tough endings, where we've experienced pain, where we've experienced loss. And I feel like in a reading where we have so much positivity and so much victorious energy, that this is a fitting energy to show up within the shadows, because yeah, all of us are still healing from something along the line. But it is these Ten of Swords moments, the pain, the tough times, the difficulties, the tribulations that really make the blessings that much more beautiful. It is the Ten of Swords moments that really make these, help make life worth living, if that makes sense. It's the yin to the yang, it's the balance. So I do feel for some of you, yeah, maybe you're on a healing journey. Maybe you're in Ten of Swords moment right now, for all I know. Okay, you might be going through it. But with all this energy coming towards you, just know that this good stuff is going to be amplified because of your trials that you've gone through. I feel like it's beautiful. I feel like it's fitting to balance off the energy of all the positivity we got. So we're going to put that Ten of Swords right there, right in the shadows. And yeah, Pisces, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details. The April subscriber surprise. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you could check out my digital calendar and schedule at mastermetaphysics.com. And if you got your name in for the March subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced on April 1st. But for the April subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot in Wonderland. It's one of my favorite decks. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments, if you had to switch your zodiac sign, which sign would you choose to be out of the whole 12? So if you do that, you'll be entered to win. And at the end of the month, the winners will be announced in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love. And I'll see you soon.